Hey, this is Johnny Beane, and this is my daily vlog, daily podcast, August 25th, 2017. It is 11:06 p.m. I'm doing this along with Sevi Saxy, Saxy? Savvy, Savvy Sexy, there we go. SavvySexySocial.com. VEDA, vlog every day. Let's see. It's been a crazy night. Had a had a great chat with Nesdal and our friend Jimmy. Jamaica. Had a great time with those guys. If you missed it, go back one video, um, and you will definitely check it out. Hey, Donald, how are you doing, man? Uh, yeah, had a great day today. I know some of the stuff I said in the video today, I should have saved for this. Um, it's all good though. Good stuff. Awesome, Donald. Kenny Dave. Yo, what up, man? Had to get a new video card for my computer here today, and that was a lot of fun getting that installed and set up, and everything. Had to deal with that. Oh, and it's Friday, of course. So Friday around here is just insanity. Let's see. I'm looking at the live chat room right now on the video on YouTube. Chris is asking how many eggs today. I got 5. Maybe Steve Anderson will jump in here at some point. Donald, what Kramers came with the non-tilt banana headstock? Which Kramers? Which Kramer guitars? Uh, the non-tilt. Where's Nesdal? Somebody wake him up. Hey, Michael Smith. Chris says the Beretta in '83 came with those. Um, a lot of the ones that I've seen are mostly the tilt back. Yeah, the new ones, the new Kramers. A lot of those are non-tilt. Um, Dave is awake. I know that. I can send him a message, I guess. Okay, I just sent him a text. It's all good stuff. Donald, let's see. The beak headstock, that's a good one. That's a cool headstock, great neck, you know. I have one. I'm a huge fan of the beak necks, you know. I got mine right here. Let's see, it's a Kramer Pacer Series patent pending, it says. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Good stuff. Um okay, Nesdal says the 83 Beretta, like what Chris said, and also the 84 Ripley, he says. Which I guess he's talking about his. because my Ripley, mine's an 85, and mine is tilt back. Hmm. Cool. Donald says, I like that beak, don't like the fender headstock. I like them. I like them all. I think they're all cool. Hey, Leanne. Leanne is in the house. We're talking about Kramer headstocks, Leanne. Do you know? What do you know? Leanne, which headstock do you like better, the beak or the non-tilt? It's all cool stuff. RMG 471. Hey man, you made the VEDA. You're here, man. You're definitely here. RMG 47 says going to the PRS road show tomorrow. Awesome, man. Very cool. The party is here. That's right, Leanne. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so as far as the Veda calendar, I haven't looked at it. I have not been following any of that stuff at all, but it's fine. It's all good, I've answered a lot of those questions in the past, you know. RMG 471. Oh, you're going to meet. Oh, Nesdal's asleep, it looks like. um you're going to meet Paul, listen to him talk, have him sign your guitars. Wow. Paul Reed Smith himself? No way, man. Nesdal's half asleep. Leanne says, "I've got a live YouTube chat going on in my house, but but she's listening to this." Thank you. Nesdal, what's up, dude? Dave, did you and Jimmy Ka, did you guys hang out for a while after I left? I jumped into Mully's chat for a couple minutes tonight when it was Mully and Mark Hazansky from Tone Talk. I was watching a little bit of that. 7/8. Hey, man. Dude, how's that guitar doing, man? It's a great guitar. Our friend 7/8 just got the Edward Van Halen Wolfgang signature USA. That's the US Wolfgang with the switch built into it. Awesome stuff. Solid. It's a solid guitar. That's right. That's true. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So I'm just chilling out. Yeah. RMG. Yeah. 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 Mark has that Sparkle Jackson. Hmm. Yeah. It's a cool guitar. It's very cool. It's just too bad it's left-handed. You know. Um. Anyway. If anybody cares, I had pizza tonight. It's Friday. We do the homemade pizza thing on Fridays. Although I didn't post to Instagram or anything, so it's all good. Although I do have one slice left, which I might eat in a little bit, maybe. Oh, Mully was calling his Sparkle Jackson the Liberace signature guitar. Leanne says he needs a big feathered hat and fancy glasses. Sounds good to me. Sounds cool, you know? And, we're learning how Nesdal is really into the sparkle guitars now. That's something we've learned. 7/8 is saying his guitar almost plays itself. It's a great guitar, man. The Wolfgang signature. Congratulations again, man. Mr. C, what's up? What's up, you guys? We got 14 viewers, or as you would say, listeners, because this is, audio only tonight. 2 thumbs ups. Yeah. Yeah, Leon. Yeah, Dave Nesdal. Yeah, he likes the glitter, sparkly stuff. You know, the uh, the unicorn guitars. Digs it. 7/8 is taking his Wolfgang. He's taking it Sunday to get it FU toned up. Brass block, claw, noiseless springs. That's cool, man. That's very cool. Donald is asking if the newer Kramer 1984 guitars are any good. Yeah, they're good. They're good, but they're made by Gibson. So they're not the well, Nesdal says not really. They're not they're not quite the same as the original guitars from back then. They're still good, but they're not it's really not the same guitar. And they're imports, the ones that they have now. I think I think they're made in Korea. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. If you can try one, I would definitely try one. If you find one at a store, a shop, you know. A lot of times you'll find them used, um, like at a guitar center or something. Stefan is in here. Look at this. Stefan, what's up, man? We're talking about Kramer guitars and what else? Pizza. What was that place called? Sabo's? The importer exporter. Exporter. Yeah. Yeah. He imports. What is it? Imports coffee. Exports diapers. Something like that, right? It's some crazy Saberos. I'm gonna have to try that stuff. Saberos. It looks like they have one, I think, in San Jose or something. Steve Anderson, man. It's all good, man. Art Vandelay. Oh yeah, he's an importer exporter. Exporter. Right, right. That's right. The muffin stumps. Look at this now. Vandelay Industries. Stefan, I've got one slice left. It's right here, man. Mr. C is asking, EVH has many models, as in many guitars. Which is most versatile? Is that the word? Versatile? Out of the EVH, as far as the EVH line, the Wolfgang. The Wolfgang guitar with the 2 pickups. That's the one. That's the one you want. 7/8. He has the one you want. Definitely has it. Steve Anderson, thank you for the thumbs up, man. We got 7 thumbs ups, 13 people listening. Yes, Leanne. I do remember that episode. Yeah, that was when they called and Kramer answered. And he's like, what? He's like, what? Indelays? Or whatever it is. Man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just I had dinner a little while ago. Had some pizza. I am now live with you guys, hanging out for a few minutes. Chilling out. Remember leaving on a road trip, leaving Sunday. And I think, I'm not sure when I'll be back. Probably the following of the next, like the middle of the next week or something. I think we'll be gone like 10 days. But, you know, thanks to the internet, thanks to this, it's not like I'll be gone. It's just I'll be in different places. Be checking in from different areas. And again, if anybody listening to this, if you want to meet up, you know, possibly if I'm in your area, I mean, it's maybe possible. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Leanne, yeah, I got that picture, Leanne. That was very cool. An egg apron. Very cool. And Steve, I think I got 5 eggs today, man. Yeah. It's all good. Now you guys are all talking about Seinfeld. Yeah, it's a great show. That was my favorite show back back in the late 90s. Late 90s, I got into watching Seinfeld, I would say in probably 1996. I would watch the reruns. I would tape them. I would set my VCR to tape every day, Seinfeld. Yeah. Jambalaya. um, I would set my VCR to, because Seinfeld was in syndication at that time, and I would set my VCR to tape every day. And when I would get home that night, I would watch one or two Seinfelds, whatever it was. And then, of course, Thursdays, you know, on Thursday nights was the brand new ones. And of course, since then, I've got all the DVDs. I've seen every episode like a million times. I remember watching the very last episode of the show. No soup for you. Yeah. Yeah, Leanne, I don't know if you ever saw the video, but search my channel for I don't know if I can even say that word on here. Soup. The soup guy. Search my channel on here for soup, for that character. And you'll come across a pretty cool video you might dig. Steve Anderson says they aired the Chinese food restaurant last night. Oh, the one where they're waiting the entire time to be seated? Yes, Steve Anderson. Yes. Leanne, that's right. Search for that character on my channel here, and you'll come across a cool video you might dig. Uh-huh. 7/8. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. Seinfeld. Great show. Great show. There's nothing that's, since Seinfeld, nothing I think that's as funny. There's been a few things here and there, but Seinfeld, put it on any one of those episodes and I can watch it. Never get old. They never get old. I can watch any of them. My favorite years, um, Leanne, come on. You can't say that on here. No, 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 you can't. Or at least I can't. Um, my favorite Seinfeld seasons would have been, I would say, the last 3 seasons. I would say, well, 95, 96, 97, and they ended in 98, but I would say 97 somewhere. I would say 96, 97 were my favorite seasons of that show. For me, anyway, because they were just so weird. Hey, Mark Taylor. Mark says Seinfeld was probably the best written show of the past 30 years. Speaking of 30 years, can you believe The Simpsons has been on for 30 years? That's unbelievable. A cartoon has been on in prime time for 30 years. That's got to be the longest running, one of the longest running television shows. I mean, I know there's other shows. I know there's, As the World Turns and General Hospital and The Days of Our Lives or whatever, besides all that stuff. Shows that have been on for, 40 years, 50 years. The Simpsons, that's amazing. That show's been on for so long. Yeah, and for those of you guys who are huge fans of Seinfeld, I don't know if any of you guys ever got into Curb Your Enthusiasm, but they actually did like almost like a Seinfeld reunion on one of those. where they brought everybody back. If you guys haven't seen that, look up the episode on Hulu or wherever you watch, your shows, Netflix, and look up Curb Your Enthusiasm. I can't even speak. And look up the whatever episode it was. You can IMDb it, the one with the entire cast of Seinfeld. It was cool. Steve Anderson, you liked Mr. Peterman. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was funny. Didn't he host a game show for a while after that? The actor? Good night, Dave. Nesdal is snoring. Yeah, there's so many great characters that came from that show. Mark Taylor says, "Love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Great show." Yep. Yeah, that's a great one. Used to watch a bunch of those. I think that show's coming back, or I think there's a new season of that. I saw something recently. Something like that. Yeah. Yes. What time is it? It's 11:33. Wow. Why is George's dad with the man with the guy with the cape? Leanne, you know who that was, right? The guy with the cape. You know who played that guy? 7/8. It was Family Feud. Was that the show that he was on for a while? It's probably not so weird these days to wear a cape. I think anybody can. Well, at least out here. Out here, you can wear a cape and it's no big deal. I actually used to wear a cape when I was a kid. Shh, don't tell anybody, okay? When I was in first grade, second grade, my mom made me a Superman cape for Halloween one year, and I used to wear it under my shirt to school. But apparently, I didn't wear it, as Superman did, So I would come home, and basically, I would look like a hunchback because it would be all in the back of my shirt. Yeah, yeah, Leanne. Yeah, Larry David. He was the voice of Steinbrenner. Was it Steinbrenner? He was the voice of the character. Mhm. Mhm. He was smelling the calzones, all that. Man, that show was funny. I'm gonna have to watch some of those shows now. Thank you, you guys. Look what you guys have done. You've made me want to watch Seinfeld. Or who started this? I don't even know. Yeah, yeah, Leon. Yeah, that'd be cool. We should have a game on here. Seinfeld knowledge. Hey, Adam EVH. Hey, man. Leanne, look look up on my channel here. Look up the character, the soup guy. You might think that's pretty cool. Any of you guys, if you're fans of Seinfeld, look up the original Soup Man on here. The character from Seinfeld. Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers Roasters. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Kramer gets addicted to the chicken. How about the Van Halen cape from Live Without a Net that Sammy puts on Michael Anthony? 7/8 says. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, one of those banners. Mhm. Mhm. Donald. Yeah, there's certain words YouTube is making it where there's certain words you can't say, um, unless, b basically, they 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 consider your video non-positive if you say certain words, and that's probably a word that's probably non-positive, I would think. So, I know it's no big deal, but the YouTube robots, they get offended. Humbucker man. You had a hangnail? Oh, man. Who else is in here? Huh? Cat dumpling. What's going on, you guys? Everybody's jumping in here. And I was about to leave. Oh, man. I do have to bounce pretty soon. It's like 20, it's almost 20 to midnight here. And I do have a few things I have to do before midnight. Um, yeah, it's early. Yeah, it is earlier, Leanne. It is. It's still early. Well, it's later where you guys are, though. I know. What are you, 2 hours ahead? Is it roughly 20 to 2 there? Hmm. 2:38. Wow. It's almost 3 o'clock. I can't even tell you guys the last time I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning. It used to be no big deal, but these days, not when you have a rooster. No, 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 no. The rooster wakes you up at 6:30, and you have to get up because you gotta let them out. The chickens they sleep in a box basically out there, kind of. I mean, they're chicken beds or whatever, and you have to let them out into the yard. So every morning I wake up to a rooster crowing and a bunch of chickens crying, basically. I guess. No, I'm still here, Adam. I'm still here, I think. My fader is up. Cat Dumpling says it's almost 1 a.m. Yeah, yeah, it's 20 to 12 here. Chris, do you get a list of those words? No, but you can kind of guess. You can kind of anything that's non-positive. There might be a list out there, actually. I should probably look because actually my video from earlier tonight got dinged, and I I don't know. I think from now on, Dave should just like smile and nod the entire time and not say anything. Donald, have a good night, man. Thanks for jumping in here. Yes, and good luck on your guitar. Steve Anderson is saying his computer camera has two modes, photo and video. When we tested the night, it was on photo mode. Well, that could have been the problem. That could have been it. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Steve, uh, I don't know. I might have some time uh, Saturday, meaning tomorrow. For me, it's still tomorrow. If you want to jump on and try to fix that. Although after Saturday, I'm leaving, and I will not have. There'll be several days where I won't have uh, access to do these hangouts. So, for instance, for the next uh, almost 2 weeks. Well, no, that's not true. Just the time I'm in the car. Um, like let's say and Monday and Wednesday of next week, there'll be no hangout as far as the 8 o'clock Eastern with Dave and I, because I will be traveling. Although I can still go live just from my phone, but there'll be no thing with him and I. Um, but maybe Friday though, maybe a week from today, I'll actually be somewhere where I can do one of these. Maybe. Although I'll be on a different computer, so we'll see what happens. Either way, there will still be content coming from this channel every day. There'll just be less Nesdal, which I don't know. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I keep trying to get Nesdal to go live from his own channel, but he doesn't want to budge. More Howie, less Nesdal. That that sounds like a quality show, Leanne. That sounds good to me. Yeah. Yes. All right. Sorry, you guys. I got to bounce. It's 15 till the hour, and I do have a few things I got to get done before midnight. So I have 15 minutes to do them. But I'll still be around for a little while, you know. So if you have me on Facebook, if you have me on Twitter, whatever's, you know, I'm still around. So yes. Thank you, Adam. See you. Mark Taylor, good night. Good night, everyone. Humbucker's trying to steal my audience. Good night, 7/8. All you guys. Have a great time. And yeah, yeah. The party is ending here, but if the party is continuing somewhere else, go on over there. Have a great time. Good night, Leanne. Good night, Cat Dumpling. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my VEDA vlog. And Steve Anderson, if you want to try to get your camera going at some point tomorrow and maybe join me on my VEDA, possibly, um, let me know. Maybe we can do that. That's right, 7/8. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Although it looks like there'll be a party over at the Humbucker channel. So if you guys want to go over there, feel free. Have a great time. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Johnny Beane. JohnnyBeane.com. All right. Good night, everybody.